Was it how to decide to do this show? Like if I were in your shoes, I would be a little scared since you're filming with American crew. And what made you was it stressful or was it easy to decide?
저는 의외로 작품을 결정할 때 굉장히 좀 심플한 편인데요. 제가 그 빠친코 대본을 처음 마주했을 때 배우 이민호가 아닌 인간 이민호에게도 좀 새로운 에너지들이 필요한 시기였고, 그리고 또 앞으로의 10년을 좀 건강하게 더 사고하고 살아가기 위해서 뭔가 전환이 필요하다라고 느꼈던 시기에 빠친코의 대본을 만났었고, 그리고 감사하게도 이제 참여하게 되고, 그리고 여기 계신 분들과 아주 현장에서 깊게 소통하고 작업하면서 다행히도 굉장히 큰 전환점이 돼서 지금은 저한테 배우로서 커리어가 아닌 인간 이민호한테 빠친코라는 작품은 굉장히 중요한 작품이 되어버렸고요. 그리고 그 과정 속에서 어떻게 하면 그래도 제가 좀 더 나은 사람이 될 수 있을까, 그리고 조금 더 많은 이들에게 무언가를 줄 수 있는 사람이 될 수 있을까에 대한 고민을 꾸준히 했기 때문에 그래도 좀 건강한 방식으로 더 인간으로서 성장하고 있지 않나 그렇게 생각합니다.
Compared to I have so many questions.
So this might come as a surprise to you, but when I make a decision as to what work that I'm going to pick, I have a very simple process. And when I first met Pachinko's script, I was at a time in my life where I needed some new energy as a person, not as an actor, Lee Min-ho. And I wanted to have a very healthy life, and I want to think healthy for the next 10 years to come. So I needed some inflection point in my life. Thankfully, I was able to participate in this wonderful process, and I had a chance to work with these wonderful crew here, and I had opportunity to communicate with them, and it did become an inflection point for me, not career-wise, but as a person, Lee Min-ho. And in the process, I always thought about how I can become a better person, how I can share more and give more to people. And thanks to that thought process, I think I was able to grow as a person in a more healthier way.
I think he kind of already answered my second question, but so we know you're acting as like Prince Charming, like the hot guy in the show, but I mean you're still the hot guy in the show, but it was a little different, yeah. Yeah, he's still the hot guy in the show, yes. I have to calm down the audience. But it was definitely like a different vibe. It was I think more as a more man, like than like a Prince Charming character. And was it hard to play the different role, or was it exciting?
저한테 어떻게 보면 한수가 또 연기한 입장으로서는 가장 멋진 남자일 수도 있는 게요. 그 어떤 순간에서도 놓치지 않는 남자니까 굉장히 매력적이고 진정한 남자라고 생각을 합니다.
To me, as an actor, Hansu is a very attractive and appealing and even the coolest guy because he has this charm and he pursues whatever he wants to the very end. So to me, he was a very attractive character to play.
I agree. Do you see your character as a villain or as a hero?
저희가 지금 시대의 관점에서 바라보면 굉장히 한수가 비도덕적이고 이해하기 힘든 어떤 결정을 하고 말을 하는 경우들이 있는데, 저는 이제 연기하는 입장으로서는 사실 한수를 악인으로 생각해 봤던 적은 없는 것 같아요. 그는 그 시대 속에서 가장 합리적인 방식, 그리고 가장 성공률이 높은 방식으로 생존을 하는 걸 택하는, 그런 삶을 선택한 사람이라고 생각을 했기 때문에 그는 그냥 오히려 자신의 욕망에 솔직하고 자신이 얻고자 하는 것을 위해 거침없이 달려나가는 그런 인물이라고 생각을 합니다.
From the perspective of the contemporary time, he might look like a person who is very immoral, or sometimes you might question his decisions or words. Why would say such a thing? Why would he make such a decision? But as an actor, I never thought of him as a villain. In the time that he was living in, he was just trying to find a way to survive in the most rational, most efficient way, in the most probable way for his success. And he was very truthful to his desires, and he just unstoppably pushed it through for that.
Yeah, and I also think
아니, 박수 치면 안 되긴 할 것 같아요. 지금 관점에서 보면 나쁜 놈은 나쁜 놈이긴
Well, I don't think you should really clap for it because from the current moral standards, he's not
물론 저는
really
이제
a
그
nice person.
시대적인 상황을 고려했을 때
But once again, if you're giving consideration to the time he was living in, then you can't really blame him. Disclaimer.
is there questions? The first one is to Mr. Lee Min-ho. What will stay with you from the character Ko Han-soo? Thanks, Waldina Min-ho.
그냥 저는 사실 이제 오디션을 볼 때부터 그 한수라는 인물한테 사실 공감이 많이 됐기 때문에 저도 어떻게 보면 어린 나이에 사회생활을 시작해서 많은 사람들과 얽혀서 지내고 또 여러 가지 감정들을 느끼면서 성장한 케이스이기 때문에 아무래도 그 고한수의 대사 중에 노아한테 했던 앞만 봐, 언제나 앞만 보는 거야 라는 대사가 오랫동안 저 스스로에게 맴돌 것 같습니다.
Since the time that I auditioned for the series, I was able to really click and relate to the character Han-soo because we have similarities. I also started working at a young age and started having my career, and I had relationship with many people. I was able to go through many different emotions. So the one line that I said to Noah in season 1, which is look forward, just look forward. That's the line that I will remember for a long time.
Also for Lee Min-ho. How does it feel to play a character with so many flaws? From Nicole.
누구에게나 사실 저는 장점이 있고 단점이 있다라고 생각이 드는데 결국 어떠한 인간을 단정짓고 판단할 때 사실은 좋은 장점을 먼저 보려고 저는 생각하는 것 같습니다. 이게 대본을 보고 그 캐릭터를 결정할 때도 주요한데 결국 단점이라는 결핍이나 부족한 부분이 있어야 그걸 또 이제 극복할 수 있고 그게 또 더 극적으로 전환될 수 있는 여지가 있기 때문에 저는 단점이 있고 결핍이 있고 부족한 인간한테 좀 매력을 느끼는 편인 것 같습니다.
I personally think everybody has their strengths and weakness flaws. When I'm trying to judge a person or make a decision on whether that person is a good or bad, I'm trying really hard to look at their strong side first, good side first. So that goes for my decision as to which character I'm going to pick by looking at the scripts. So I personally believe these weaknesses or flaws in character, which also can mean deficiency, that is something the character has to overcome. And in the process of overcoming that hardship or that deficiency, that can create this very dramatic moment in drama. So I think that weakness or flaws and deficiency can be something good for character as well.
그리고 잘 생각해 보시면 여러분들이 그동안 좋아했던 저의 20대 작품들의 캐릭터도 다 큰 문제와 하자들이 있었던 캐릭터입니다. 그걸 잘 극복했기 때문에 멋있음으로 여러분들이 아마 기억하시는 게 아닐까.
And also, if you look back at the characters that I played during my 20s, they also have a lot of flaws and weaknesses that you can see that.
Can you share with us your personal flaw? Just one.
전 별로 큰 단점이 없긴 한데
I don't have major
단점이 없는 게
flaws.
단점이라고 해야
I
될까요?
think my flaw is I don't have any flaws. Maybe.
I'm so sorry.
I think everyone agrees.
Okay, next question.
Number one.